What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Hopefully you guys are having a good day. Today we're right back at it in the garage, and we're gonna get started. So I told you guys in the last video, we're gonna go ahead and slap on the head on this car. This car was brought to me just to do like some upgrades. It was brought to me like this without the head. The owner pulled off the head, and he wanted me to put it back together. So yeah, guys, we're gonna do everything from water pump, timing tensioner, all that good stuff, balance shaft belt, put the head back on. We're gonna do ARPs, metal head gasket, and all those goodies brand new on the side. So this is also a GSX. I love these wheels. I think they're gram lights, but I'm very clean DSM as well. GSX, like I said. And yeah, guys, so we're gonna go ahead and start this bad boy. And I already picked up the head from this one at the machine shop, and it is right here. So she's all nice and cleaned up and ready to go. These are all his parts right here, and there's all his new water pump, timing belt tensioner, all that good stuff. So yeah, guys, we're gonna go ahead and get started, and let's get it. Alrighty, guys, so the first thing I did was take off the driver's side motor mount, so the motor could drop a little more. So I'm gonna go ahead and start removing some of these things right here, like that balance shaft pulley and the belt, and then kind of get that cleaned up here, and then we'll move on to the top, and I'll remove the water pump and just freshen everything up down here first, and then we can go ahead and slap on the head. Alrighty, guys, if you guys can see down there, I already removed the balance shaft belt and the pulley that goes behind the gear where the harmonic balancer goes. So there's that gear. There's the one for the balance shaft, and now I'm gonna go ahead and remove some of these things, so I can remove the water pump and all tensioners. And once I have all that out of there, I can go ahead and kind of clean it up a bit, and we'll go ahead and install all the new stuff. Alrighty, guys, so I gave her a pretty decent cleanup to what it looked like. Remove the water pump. The water pump was pretty bad. The little seal that goes around the water pipe was also toast. Yeah, guys, so I already cleaned up everything there. I'm gonna go ahead and get started with putting all the new components. Alrighty, guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and get ready and start installing all the new things. So I think what I'm gonna do first is probably the water pump. I'll do the water pump, and then I'll keep moving with the rest of the things. So let's go ahead and alrighty, guys, so the water pump is on, all nice and shiny now. It is crazy how new parts make your car look so much better. Not your car, your motor. Anyways, so alrighty, guys, so for the timing balance shaft belt, you're gonna make sure your motor is on that little dot matches with this little thing right there. So it's right there, it's the first pistons all the way up, and then this see that little arrow? That little arrow has to match up with that little crack right there, and then we can go ahead and install the balance shaft belt. So as you guys can see, the balance shaft belt is on. My marks still mark up. That one goes to that one, and that one goes to this one. And this one's pretty simple. You just when you have them lined up, you just slide the belt in, and then this is your little tensioner. You lift up this little weight up, and then you tighten it up. This thing doesn't have to go super tight or super loose, just enough. So that's perfect right there, and we're good. So I'm gonna go ahead and just keep going and keep adding the tensioners, and then we can slap the head on. Alrighty guys, so I ran into a little issue. So if you guys saw me when I put this thing on, this one is a little different than the one that I pulled up. It just has like a lip on it. So that lip, when I installed it, that lip was hitting with the plate that makes contact with the crank sensor. So I was a little iffy about that. Thankfully I have a brand new one here. It's a Gates brand. And as you can see, this one doesn't have that lip as big as this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and just install this one and we should be good. Alrighty, so I have everything done and reinstalled. Everything looks good. Everything looks good up here. The idle pulley, the tensioner, everything is done. Now we can go ahead and slap on the head and just keep moving forward, guys. Alrighty guys, so the next part is we're gonna go ahead and put the intake manifold on the head so I can go ahead and put it on. So we're gonna get the new gasket going, put a little bit of RTV on the edges, and then we'll be good to slap on the intake manifold, and then we'll move on from there. Alrighty, that's all done. We're gonna go ahead and move on. We're gonna go ahead and install the ARP head studs. So install the ARP head studs and then get that new. Let me see. Check it out, guys. I have a damn warehouse in my house. All these same parts. Anyways, and a head gasket. So we're gonna go ahead and do that, guys, and then let's do it. Alrighty, guys. So I don't know. This is a pretty simple process. I always use the lube that they provide for you, and it's a pretty simple process. What I do is just put a little bit of lube at the end of the threads, not too crazy, but not too little, and then I just go, throw them in, hand tightened until they're all the way in, and then do all of them, and then we can go ahead and put the head gasket on and throw the head on and torque this bad boy. So we have all the ARPs in, and now we can go ahead, set the gasket, and torque the head down. Everyone does this different. Everyone does it their own way. I've done it the same way every single time. So let's go get that head gasket and the head on. Alrighty guys, well I have all the ARPs in there getting ready to get torqued down. I am using a little bit of an extension, so I usually torque them down to 80 to 85. In this case I'm using, like I said, a little extension, so I'm going to do them to 85 in 3 steps. I always do it the same way. I've been doing it the same way for a long time now. I start in the middle, so I do, let's say, this one, then I do that one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, like an X pretty much, until I'm completely done in my 3 steps. Go 1 step, and then I do the next, and then the next, until I'm completely done. People do it different. People start, instead of here, they'll start in the outers. I've seen a couple of people do it different ways, but I've always done it the same, and I'm gonna continue to do it the same. And I've never had an issue, and there's a perfect example right there. 32 psi, non-stop for over a year now, and no issues. So I'm gonna go ahead and torque these down, guys. So we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna do 85. So we're gonna let's do 30, and then we'll move up in steps. Let's get it. Alrighty guys, well that is going to be the end of this episode. I went and go ahead and covered up the head with some wrap just because this car dusted outside and I don't want anything to get in there. The valve cover is a little dirty, so I want to get that cleaned up before I even put it on top of there, but it should be good. But yeah guys, we're good. Went ahead and put the motor mount back on so I can drop the car. But we did a lot, guys. We got the water pump, all the timing tensioners, all that good stuff. The head is on, torqued on and everything, so all we have left pretty much is just do the timing covers, throw the turbo back on, hook everything up, harness all these vacuums, and we should be good. Yeah guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you guys did, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and if you guys do not follow me on Instagram, please go follow me at 4G63addict. And like always guys, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a good one.